Well, the feeling, I mean, hitting a home run in itself is, it really, literally feels like nothing, like emotions that you really can't describe. But for that moment, I think it really started in the on deck circle, in the dugout, just kind of preparing myself for any situation that may come, and really just focusing on the things that I can control and trying to make a good swing on a ball that I can do something with. And I think that's been the theme, just kind of how the season has gone. And I think that some nights it hasn't went my way, but I feel like in this game, it'll reward you the more consistent you are, and the more resilient and dedicated you are to that mentality.
How impactful can one swing be, though, just like momentum wise?
I mean, I feel like tonight was a perfect example of that. We had a good game going there, and you know, one pitch could really turn the tables and put the favor in one team's direction. Obviously love seeing it in the guard's direction tonight, but yeah, it's huge. It's huge. I'm very grateful to be able to be the one to have helped put the favor on our side.
Awesome. You caught him tonight, but what have you guys seen live so far?
I mean, a guy can pitch. It's there's not a whole lot of guys that can pitch anymore in this league, and we got a lot of throwers, a lot of guys, a lot of teams setting up down the middle, trying to just fill up the zone, and not trying to command pitches. And our guy Lively out there commands the ball. He's not afraid to throw his fastball. He's got a special fastball. He's not lighting up the radar gun, but let me tell you, that ball's getting in on guys, and you can see everybody's not on time for it. So we go in with not a huge game plan, just because he's really good at making adjustments and watching hitters. So it's kind of like, what are we going to get ahead with, and then whatever information they give us is what we'll throw next. And he's doing pretty good in me.
Also, it looked like you were smiling before you even got out of the batter's box.
God, barrels feel good. Barrels, Bo said there's nothing like a homer. Sometimes there ain't nothing like a barrel. So I mean, I was getting out of there too. I was like, I'm not hitting this isn't a single off the wall. I've had plenty of those here, so I was gonna try to make sure I at least got to second. But yeah, I was pretty happy.
You guys, kind of in a little bit of a funk. Any concern there? Going into this, after Friday night and having a tough series in Houston.
I feel like the only funk was last night, and I think that was a byproduct of getting in late and playing some tough games. But I feel like that road trip was nothing but a positive thing for us. We played two teams that have a good shot at being in the playoffs, two teams that we could see in the playoffs at some point. And those are the types of games that we're going to play against them. We were in every game. There's a reason we played 4 extra inning games, because we're that good. And those losses they're heartbreaking, but those are the types of losses you want. We don't want the losses like last night, where that wasn't a heartbreaking loss. That was just like, that wasn't us. We want, if we're in any game, it's a fight. We want it to be a heartbreak. And today was just the response to yesterday, not necessarily the road trip, not necessarily losing 2 series in a row. It was a response to yesterday, with the opportunity to now win tomorrow.
What do you think is the best way to describe what the vibe has been about that this year?
There's so much togetherness. We're all together. It's such a group. When we're going out there, it's a different guy every day. It's not like we're leaning on one guy. We're not just leaning on Hosey or Quan or Josh. Like, it's a new guy every day. And we have a game plan to go be 9 versus 1. Like, we feel like our lineup is 9 guys versus 1 pitcher. And we have so much fun in the clubhouse. We have so much fun on the road. Whatever we're doing, it's a group that truly cares about each other. And it makes our job a lot easier, because it makes you less selfish, because you care so much about what everybody else is doing. And takes a lot less pressure, a little more pressure off you.
Your jersey coming apart?
I don't even know. I just looked down and there's strings all over the place. I don't know.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.